So share ko lang guys, I failed the NCLEX on my first try and it was really the worst moment of my life. Pasan ko ang daigdig, mga ganun na mga moments guys. Kaya pa ang ma-heartbroken guys, kay isang red horse lang yan. Pero failing an exam that you have prepared much is really harder than what I thought. But guess what? Despite that, I didn't give up and today I'm here to tell you how I went from failing to passing so you can do it too. Maka press! So, if you're struggling with the NCLEX or afraid of failing, baby kalma. This video is really for you, ha? I'll share the mistakes I made, the changes that I implemented, and the exact strategy and the exact strategy. Ayun, natama din ang strategy.
Nice.
That helped me pass the exam. So sit back and relax. Akong bahala sa inyo guys, ha? Baby kalma. Maka prouds, I always believe that everything happens for a reason and there is always a good timing for everything. And indeed, totoong ito guys. Kay ngano? Kay bakit? Bigyan ko lang kayo ng aking mahiwagang credentials, ha? Pak. Kasi nga, credentials sa pagiging retaker. Ako na siguro ang masters in retaking or failing an exam. If meron pang doctorate niyan guys, kay pasok na talaga ako sa nga. I'm proud of it because it made me stronger. Sure, stronger! Ering. So first, yung nursing licensure exam or board exam dun sa Pilipinas. Oh, 2 try ako nun. First, I failed. Then next, pumasa na talaga. Next, I tried to apply in Singapore to be a nurse there but apparently, I failed the exam. And at that time, hindi na ako pwedeng mag-take ng exam kasi isang take lang at hindi na sila mag-accept ng application yun. So, okay, fine. Hindi natin pilitin ang sarili natin, no? Huwag tayong pumilit pag ayaw nila. Baby, kalma. Then next, CBT, computer-based test. Isa tong test dito sa UK kasi 2 part para maging practicing nurse kayo dito sa UK, CBT and OSCE. So, I failed also twice. So, okay lang. And lastly, etong, nakakainis na IELTS na to guys. As in, dreadful IELTS na to na ginawang negosyo. 3 times akong nag-take niyan. Damn! And then, sa kakainis ko parang, my God, nagdudugo ng ilong ko dyan. Kasi nainis na talaga ako. But, thank God, nairaos ko din after 3 tries. So, yun. So, diba? Sabi ko sa inyo, ako na talaga ang masterals in retaking or failing an exam.
Oh my God! Wow!
But that's fine with me. Okay lang yan, guys. Pwede ko na yang ilagay sa biodata ko. Char. Biodata, sobrang kakaraan na, biodata jud. So yun, guys. So baby kalma. So I believe at that point I failed because of number 1, the lack of preparation. Number 2, wrong timing lang talaga guys. And number 3, I was not really laser focused on passing the exam. So as what I've said earlier, may tatlong reason ako bakit hindi ako pumasa nung time na yon. First is the lack of preparation in the sense that I am working as a full-time nurse here and then after I got to work, hindi ako consistent mag-aral guys. I really admit to that. At palagi kong sinasabi nung time na yun, 3 months pa bago mag-exam date and months become weeks and weeks become exam date. O wala na, nag-cramming na ang bakla. At saka hindi ako sanay mag-cramming. Hindi ko yan study habit guys. So I wasn't really fully prepared. Di ba nga may kasabihan that if you plan to fail, you fail to plan. Mirise!
Swap.
Yun talaga. I admit to that. So the second one is wrong timing. At that time a lot was going on in my life. Financial stress, health stress kasi preparation and appointments that I really need to comply in order for me to have my surgery. And then the recovery itself. I thought after my surgery kasi thinking ko noon at that time, may mga weeks kasi ako na I was sick. I'm having a sick leave for me to recover after surgery. So sinabi ko, I will make it as my study days But it turned out, mali pala yung ganun na mindset. It should have been my recovery days kasi nga after surgery, di ba? And not my study days. Hindi ako superhero, Jai. So ayun, feeling ko superhero ako nun pero hindi pala. Maka-proud. Si Darna lang at si Wonder Woman ang superhero. Char! So, the number 3 is I was not laser focused on passing the exam. Kasi I admit that at that time, medyo overwhelmed ako kasi nga nag-self-study lang ako. Hindi ako nag-enroll ng isang review center kahit sinabihan pa ako ng mga close friends ko dun sa Cebu na mag-enroll nga to have a guide. Pero yung lola nyo at auntie nyo, no? Hindi nakinig. Ang ending, halaka. Ang ginawa ko, lahat pinakinggan at pinanood sa YouTube. Halo-halo na ang mga informations. So my study materials was not structured. Ulitin ko, not structured. And thinking ko at that time, the more information, the better. Which is, mali pala. So, bibigyan ko lang kayo ng first result ko sa NCLEX. Importante tayong may resibo, guys, para trusted tayo ng mga viewers natin. Ito yung resibo ko, or screenshot ng first exam ko. Oh. As you can see, grabe ka fail. Status, fail. Diba? Mahappy kayo dyan. Hindi mahappy niyan. Uy. So after I got the result, I felt like I let myself down and also my family down. So na-frustrate ako and nasad. Syempre naman, aside from, sayang din ang binayad ko, no? Kasi meron din namang payment. Nakalimutan ko ng payment. Basta may payment naman yun. But somehow and anyhow, I always have this attitude ever since na kapag nag-fail ako, I will acknowledge where I went wrong, which I did. And I get back on my feet agad. Kasi naniniwala talaga ako, guys, na God only gave problems to his stronger soldiers. Balik, ulit. So God only gave problems to his strongest soldiers. Oh, perfect. Totoo talaga yun, guys. So humanda. Nagpahinga lang ako for a few months and then I decided sa 2024 na mag-book ako ulit ng exam. So nag-book ako nung January and my exam will be on the May 2024. Binigyan ko ang sarili ko ng 4 months in preparation. Is my turning point. I realized failing wasn't the end. It was a lesson for me. I changed my mindset that seeing failure is a redirection for me to be better. So yun nga, nag-book na ako ng exam ko and I make sure that I have enough preparation para hindi ako mag-cramming. What I did was I finally enrolled in a review center as suggested by my friends kasi pumasa din sila sa review center na yun. So, nag-join na din ako sa gang. And ang kagandahan niya na review center na to is no expiry until you pass. Kasi may mga review center, 2 years lang, kailangan nyo nang pumasa. Ito, until you pass. O diba? Maka-proud! So, hindi ko muna sasabihin ang review center na to, para may next vlog naman ako, guys. Diba? Matalino. Para you will stay tuned sa next vlog ko. Actually, gusto ko kasing i-dedicate yung isang vlog na yun sa review center na to because they have been instrumental on my part to pass the NCLEX. Wow! Instrumental! Flute ba to?
Gago!
Charot, hindi joke lang. They have been my saving grace in passing the NCLEX exam. And i-promote ko talaga to na walang bayad. As in, libre kasi. I am a proof that I passed because of them. Ganern. Dapat may ebidensya kayo and I'm a living proof na nakapasa ako dahil sa kanila, guys. Maka-proud! So, what I did differently from my previous exam to now. After I enrolled in the review center, I was really focused on passing this time. Kaya nga sinabi ko, 4 months kong i-prepare talaga to. I did even put a sticky note na label dun sa sa dingding ko. Ang nilagay ko, makakabayad ako ng utang ng parents ko dahil sa NCLEX exam na ito. Diba? Perfect! Yun ang motivation. Ganon ang ginawa ko motivation sa sarili ko. Actually, iba-iba tayo ng mga motivation, guys. As for me, yun lang talaga minotivate ko sa sarili ko. And make sure to know your biggest why. Kasi, if mapasa ko to ang NCLEX na to, then it will be an opportunity for me to have a bigger salary that can help me in terms of finances and can also pay off my parents' debts or yung mga babayarin nila. Kasi in all fairness, nabayaran ko na ang loan ko dito sa UK which I'm very proud of. Wala, nasingit ko lang, no? Kasi maka-proud eh. Yun. At saka guys, isa din sa reason bakit at aminin nyo man sa hindi, wag na tayo maging martyr, no? Mukha tayong pera, guys. Charit. So, kaya most of us really wanted or badly wanted to pass the NCLEX dahil gusto nyo bang maging Florence Nightingale? Sure. Baka yung iba gustong maging Florence Nightingale. Charit lang. Pero para sa akin, it's the opportunity of being a USRN that I may be able to have a bigger salary. Ganon, pera-pera na to, guys. Pero actually, money can bring you happiness, but it's up to you on how you work it out. Kasi iba-iba naman tayo. If you're very greedy with money, yun na siguro ang pinaka pangit kung marami kayong pera. But if you have a lot of money and you really wanted to make a change for yourself and for your family, then I think that's really good. That's a really good mindset and that's a really good goal, 'di ba? Maka-press! So, weeks of studying, I noticed a major shift from being overwhelmed when I did only my studying to having a structured study plan. Yun talaga ang tinuro sa akin ng review center. It helped me a lot in terms of the topics that I need to focus, what are my weaknesses, and I admit talaga, weakness ko talaga, guys. If ewan ko if weakness nyo din to, yung maternity, yung pedya, at saka ECG na yan. Kainis na ECG na yan. Ang pinaka-confident ko na ECG is normal sinus rhythm at asystole lang. At saka yung mga presumptive, probable na signs and symptoms ng pregnancy. At saka yung Eric Erickson ng mga milestone na yan. Agoy, ginoo ko. Nahirapan talaga ako, day. Nahirap as in, sobrang hirap sa akin niya. But because of the review center, it turned my weaknesses into my strength. Kasi yun din ang advice nila. Focus on your weaknesses to make it your strength para wala na talagang makakatalo sa'yo. Ha ha ha.
Swag, 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 swag.
Kahit NCLEX pa yan, ganyan, 100% to na talaga to. Wow, tagur. So I got better in making my time useful. I decided to quit social media to make time for NCLEX, which I have in my previous vlog. Pakitingin naman, o diba? May kayo mo promote. I quit social media for 2 years. Paki-watch naman maka-prouds, uy. Isa din yun sa reason why I quit, because instead of endlessly scrolling and can drag my time, I might as well maximize it to study, di ba? Which helped me a lot. Aside from that, nag-sacrifice din ako sa Netflix ko, guys. Ang daming mga gusto kong tignan dun, mga Korean novela, pero instead of watching it, nilagay ko na lang muna sa watchlist ko kasi ang mindset ko nung time na yun, baby kalma, maipasa ko lang tong NCLEX, kahit magdamag kong titignan at iwa-watch yun, walang makakapigil sa akin. Ha 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 ha. Ganun ang mindset ko. Kasi nga, andyan lang naman yan. Pero ang NCLEX, once in a lifetime lang yan. Pag mapasa ko na, yun na. For a lifetime na. Parang life insurance for a lifetime na. Ganun. Notice when I was still having self-study, after my shift, yung parang pagod ako mag-aral kasi wala nga akong structure. And how can I hit a target without even having a plan? Paano ka makakahit ng darts kung walang darts dyan, no? Pag sure dihaday. But unexpectedly, as I enroll in this review center, I am always excited to learn because the community was sobrang supportive, guys. As in, at ang saya yung pagiging positivity and all walks of ages. Yung may mga nanay, yung may mga matagal nang hindi nag-nurse, but because of this review center, bumalik yung pangarap nila na pwede pala silang maging USRN kahit hindi na sila practicing nurse. Kasi nga, baka priority changes, yung naging ina sila, yung marami silang family, or wala la, or nag-call center sila at gusto nilang bumalik sa nursing ulit, di ba? Mga ganun. Yung feeling ko kasi at that time, hindi ako nag-iisa. Kahit remote lang siya, hindi kami face-to-face kasi they can relate to me kasi may iba din na nagre-review na tinatago din sa work nila. Kasi ayaw nilang malaman ng mga ka-workmates nila. And which I can deeply understand kasi tinatago-tago ko din. Ayaw ko din i-share. And the process pa din ako in progress. Ganun. Because ito lang talaga ang na-experience ko, guys. Always remember, the people you work with most of the time, they don't care what you are up to until they got the result and not your struggle. It's just the tip of the iceberg that they know. Pero hindi nila alam ano yung mga struggle nyo, paano nyo yun nakamit. Minsan, sobrang judgmental nila. Kaya ganun. So, be quiet about your plans. Mas mabuting, you just gave them the results. Ganun. Char. Kaya nga ako nag-vlog dito. Charot. So, I learned test-taking strategies that I don't know it existed pala. Kasi yung nag-self-study ako, hindi ko talaga alam to. Kasi yung NCLEX is a computer-based exam, parang siyang AI. They wanted to see if you are really a safe nurse. So yun, binigyan kami nila ng tips paano i-handle an NCLEX. Pinaka-example, like holding a mouse when you do the NCLEX. Meron pala yung proper way kung paano no, at makaka-affect sa scoring nyo din. Yun ang mga tips nila, paano kayo pumasa. Di ba? Perfect. So a day before the exam is nagdasal lang ako, nag-relax, and prepared everything. Like passport ko, I prepared every stuff that I needed for tomorrow's event. Event? Or exam date pala. On my exam day, I was a bit anxious, which is actually expected. Dapat maging anxious ka din. No? Huwag masyadong super confident, no? But this time, I noticed I was a bit calmer, knowing that I did all the necessary preparation. Sabi ko talaga kay Lord, Lord, ito na talaga ang 100% porsyento ko ba? Yung parang, my gosh, ito na talaga ang super saiyan. Yan ko as in, grabe. And sabi ko, pag hindi ko pa to napasa, hindi ko na talaga anong gagawin ko. I got there early because ayoko ma-stress na ma-late or stuff like that. So, pumasok na ako sa testing center. And when I enter it, mix yung nationality na nandun. May mga Indian, may mga Black African, pero marami ding mga Pinoy na nag-take ng exam. So the assessor just took my passport and nag-fingerprints kami. Then, pumunta na ako sa computer which I was assigned of. And guys, to be honest ha, promise, hindi ko akalain na nadalian ako sa exam. Yung parang, hala, ba't alam ko yung exam na to?
Nice.
So, ganun ang mga feeling. So, sabi ko, sige, kaya pa naman. Along the way, like mga 40 or 50 na ata ako na questions na yun. Sabi ko, sige, hindi muna ako magbe-break. After 85 questions, saka ako mag-break. Nung 85 question na guys, nagulat ako, pak! My gosh, nagdilim. Hindi nagdilim ang paningin ko. Pag sure, na-pass out na ako nun. Nagdilim ang monitor na
Gago!
tapos ko na pala ang exam. Sabi ko, hala ka. Sabi ko, magbe-break lang ako sa 85 questions tapos natapos na ako. My gosh. So, wala nang urungan yun. Yun na talaga. So, after that one, binigay ko lang yung scratch board sa assessor at saka pumunta ako sa locker ko para kunin ang bag ko, ang gamit ko. At nagulat ako, my gosh. Ako yung second na natapos. Isa doon yung Pinoy. Sabi ko, hala. At saka yung tinignan ko yung phone ko kasi bawal magtambay doon guys. So, as I got out in the testing center, kinuha ko agad ang cellphone ko. Sabi ko, hindi ako nabutan ng isang oras. Grabe. Sabi ang madali. Sabi ko, hala, grabe. Sure ba talaga to? Kasi nung first ko na take, natapos ko talaga ang 4 hours guys. Like, ganun ka-drain yung exam ko nung first try. At ngayon, hala, parang wala pang isang oras natapos ko. Sabi ko, my gosh, yung alam nyo, I can really see the difference when I first take the exam to my second. I was calmer. I felt that bakit alam ko ang mga sagot. At if hindi ko man alam, ginamitan ko ng pangmalakasang test-taking strategies na natutunan ko sa review center ko guys. At saka, sabi ko, pak! Nakuha ko ang answer. At saka, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. I was not super confident, but I was satisfied with my performance, knowing what I did to prepare and I sacrificed to really win this battle. So, getting the passing result, actually, the real time nun, like, nasa event ako sa London nun kasi nag-attend kami ng aesthetic event ng kaibigan ko. Sabi ko sa kanya, hintayin natin mag-12 noon dito kasi may iba yung time difference dito sa US, diba? Siya ang tumingin ng result ko kasi parang kinakabahan ako ba? As in, alam nyo, pagtingin niya sa result, as in, sobrang kaba ako kasi nakikinig kami sa lecturer nung time na yun. Sabi niya, I passed the exam! As in, sobrang saya ko nun. Alam ko, sabi ko, oh my God, Lord, all my hard work paid off. Totoo talaga yung sinasabi nila na, if para sa'yo, para sa'yo. Pero if lagyan mo ng effort, if you prepared for it, then you deserve it. Maka-proud! So, ang ginawa ko, tinawagan ko agad yung mga taong tumulong sa akin, especially kay Ma'am Ilaw, shout out. Nakatulong sila sa akin for a lot of days, for the last days of my preparation. Actually guys, napaiyak ako nung time na yun. Sobrang overjoyed ako. Sabi ko, thank you Lord. As in, sincerely, nabi ko, thank you Lord talaga. And after knowing the result, pinaka the best after we finished the event, I treated myself and my friends sa pinaka bonggang kainan sa London. Pak, Jollibee, bida ang saya, the best. Well, sobrang saya ng family ko. Nakapasa na ako as in, sa sobrang saya nila. Yung father at mother ko, sobrang advanced thinking. Sabi nila, "Hala, makakabisita na kami sa US ko." Ma, baby, kalma, no? Kay, nasa UK pa ako, wala ako sa US, no? Char. Ganon sila kasaya, guys. Mag-advance sila dun sa US. Wala pa ako dun sa US. Ay, pag sure kayo, So, as usual, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang result ng NCLEX ko kasi kailangan may resibo ulit, no? So, ito yung result ng exam ko. So, my advice for you who are still in preparation or you wanted to do the NCLEX, if you failed, don't give up. It's not about how many times you fall, but how you rise. So, I hope this helped you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who really needs to hear this. Let's pass the NCLEX together, guys. Kaya nyo yan. Kaya lagi na. Kalma hap, NCLEX lang yan. May Diyos kayo, okay? Comment NCLEX and I would love to hear your stories down below. This is Love of Love, your lovely nurse na Maka Proud, saying, be happy and always think positively. Compliment rather than complain. Do what you can and God will do what you cannot do. Maka Proud!